Hey everyone, I just want to do a video. I tried uploading this a few weeks ago, but I was recording it and it's going to be in bad quality. I apologize for that, but I was recording it on my iPod, and for some reason I cannot get it to upload on my iPod to YouTube from my iPod, so I'm doing it from my webcam on my laptop, which is kind of shitty, so I apologize for that. I want to talk about, usually I am very open with the fact that I have bipolar disorder, and my diagnosis is bipolar disorder type 1 with psychotic features. And so, but my medication is a little bit different than what most uh, people with bipolar disorder are on, mainly because I have a lot more depression than I do mania. Most of all, I'm mixed more than anything, but it's more depression than mania. So that's why a lot of people are against bipolar patients taking an antipsychotic, but you know what? I feel like I need it, so I'm talking about, I still am on the same medication that I was on when I was for a while now. I take 225 milligrams of Effexor, XR, or generic name has been Venlafaxine, but I'm also on an antipsychotic. And I want to get on a mood stabilizer eventually too, just to kind of try to mellow it out a little bit better. But right now, I don't want to make too many med changes at one time. So I'm trying to do just one at a time when I see my psychiatrist, give my body enough time to adjust to one medication and instead of just piling on. Because I had a doctor that did that, a psychiatrist who just piled on medications like crazy. And by the way, my hair's wet because I took a shower, just letting you know that. I don't know why I had to tell you that, but I guess. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But he had just piled on medication after medication, and it did not give my body time to adjust to one before he added another. So that is why I'm seeing a new doctor. I see a psychiatrist, and he goes on trips to Africa every now and then. So about at least once, sometimes twice a year, and I see a nurse practitioner in between seeing him. So the doctor, he just changed my medicine. I was on Abilify. 30 mil. I was started out at 5 milligrams, and I went up to 10, then 15, then 20, then 30. 30 is the maximum dose. And this is what, I don't have one of the other pills, but this is what one of the pills look like. They are brown and pink, and they have A01130 on them. Little pink pill. Well, it's too bright right there. It looks white in the camera, but I swear it's pink. I'm not colorblind. This was for a while the best medication for me. Abilify was, and but eventually it does what a lot of psychiatric just medication in general, not just psychiatric medication. It does poop out. It poops out. It's originally called the Prozac poop out, which basically what that means is basically it stops working. Your body rejects it. It does not want it anymore. I mean, it doesn't. Your brain is just used to it, so it doesn't work much anymore. A lot of it, not just psychiatric. I mean, a lot of blood pressure medications can do that. Heart medication, cholesterol medication, a lot of medication do this. So it's not just psychiatric medication. I hate that stigma associated with it. So eventually, so after going to the maximum dose, and it worked for a while after going up to 30. I just did not feel like it was working much anymore. So now he has prescribed me a new one I personally asked for. I was a little iffy about going on it because it's not even been out for a year yet. It came out, it got approved, I think it came out, I know it was available like in June, and it came out in pharmacies in August of 2015. So it's not been out for very long at all, and I was afraid there were some safety concerns associated with it that may not have been established because in the studies that they done to get the medication approved. But the medication is Rexulti. This is a sample pack. This is not the actual prescription that I got. This is a sample pack. He did give me 1 milligram. I took that for a few weeks, and then I went up to 2 milligrams. That's what I'm on now. I'm probably going to go up to 3 when I see the nurse practitioner in 2 months. Just depending on how I do on 2 milligrams. I'm not going to say that for sure. I don't want to take more than I need because the more you take, the more chance you get of side effects. Now on Abilify, I very rarely had some tremors, the akathisia, but it wasn't that often. But I did have some low dose cogentin to make sure. Now these are very similar medications. Both of these are very, very similar. They the Abilify, the name for it is aripiprazole. Remember, aripiprazole, and then this is Rexulti is brexpiprazole. So the names are even similar. They work on mostly the same receptors, but Rexulti is a bit stronger, so that's why I went with it. It binds to the receptors in your brain a little bit more strongly than Abilify does. That's why you need smaller doses of Rexulti. So far, so good on it. It's pulled me out of I think it's starting to yank me out of this deep depression I've been in for quite some time. And yeah, I'm still depressed, but you know what? The medication only goes so far. It's not going to do everything for you. So, now mainly it's not even approved for bipolar disorder. That was another thing I was concerned about, but I've learned that a lot of people have used it for bipolar disorder. It's approved for as an adjunct therapy to an antidepressant. You know, I'm sure you've seen the commercials for it where they have the happy faces on a stick, which is stupid. But it's, what am I trying to say here? It's approved only for depression when you take it along with an antidepressant that's not been working well for you, or for schizophrenia, but not bipolar, which I find a little odd. Most of them they go schizophrenia first, then bipolar disorder, then depression when they're approved. That's what Abilify did at least. So there's only that I know of only 3 antipsychotics that are approved for an adjunct for depression, around 4. That is now Rexulti, which is the newest one, Abilify, olanzapine, which is Zyprexa, and make a combination for Prozac with Zyprexa in one pill, and then quetiapine, which is Seroquel, mainly the XR, Seroquel XR. And I don't want to take the Zyprexa or the Seroquel because they are they're bad weight gain, which Abilify itself and Rexulti itself can cause weight gain, but they're not nearly as bad as the Seroquel and the Zyprexa, at least for most people. Now, some that may be different for some people, but but so far so good. I do think it's making me maybe a tad bit hungry, but it's too early. I don't want to say that's what it is for sure yet. But I'm not gaining any major. I've gained like 4 pounds, not any major weight, and that was within like a 2-month period. So it's not major weight gain that I'm seeing right now, which I'd best be no weight gain if I could do that. But you know, I'm hoping to lose weight. And I lost weight on Abilify. I was taking Saffris when I was in the hospital in October 2013 after the suicide attempt, and that was making me want to eat like crazy. And I did gain weight on that. I wasn't on it very long, and also I was getting a little tremors. That's when I went back on the Abilify. And I also tried Latuda in between. This was like my 5th time being on Abilify, because basically what I do is I will try another after this stops working, I'll try another medication, let that run its course, and then go all back onto Abilify once, because your tolerance goes down on it for a while. So that's why. But the Rexulti has been working pretty well for me. But I got to give it time still, because 1 milligram is not considered the effective dose. You have to be on at least 2 milligrams for the therapeutic effects of it. So I'm going to give it a few weeks before I decide it's not. But so far, it doesn't sound like it's pulling me out of this depression. By the way, this is the sample, like I said, the sample pack. This is not the actual prescription that I have, because I had to get it approved first with the insurance. It has like a little thing for notes in it, and then what you do with your pills, you take it and which all of them are gone in this one, but you take this and you would take your thumb and push out the pill, and it's very hard to do. It hurts your thumb a little bit, but you know, and it has little instructions things right here, like remember to push the thumb through the thumb to push use the thumb to push. Sorry about the phone. Use your thumb to push the tablet through the fully covering. Take your medication as prescribed by your doctor. Fill your prescription and contact your doctor with any questions or concerns. Like I said, so far so good. I would not be making a video about this if I didn't think it was a good treatment. But like I said, I do have bipolar disorder, not depression, but it has been useful for a lot of people with bipolar disorder, and it's been useful for me so far. I've only, like I said, been on it for about 3 weeks now, or 3.5 weeks, so I'm giving it time, because I've been only on the 2 milligram for since Wednesday. It's Saturday right as of filming this, so it's only been Thursday, Friday. It's only been 3 days. Or this is my 4th day on it, on 2 milligrams. So And then, like I said, I might go up to 3 if I feel like I need to, or ask the nurse practitioner when I see her. But yeah, this video is way too long, way longer than I originally planned for. I want to make another video. I'm going to be dressed in the same clothes, so, and I will address that, but in the next video, just so people don't think I'm skanky or don't shower or anything like that. So I'm just letting everyone know that Rexulti, for me, at least for me, has been so far good treatment. Abilify has been the best, but again, it's pooped out on me. It stopped working. So, and if the Rexulti eventually does not work as well as I'd like it to, as for what a medication at least can do for you, then I might go back on the Abilify if I can, or try something else. So far, the antipsychotics I've been on are Risperdal, Saffris, Latuda, Abilify, Rexulti. Yeah, I think that's it. And then now I'm also, like I said, I'm on Effexor, 225 milligrams. Anyway, this is going way 11 minutes now. I apologize. Thank you for watching. Bye.